Some countries are defined by borders. Others are shaped by movement. Bangladesh belongs to the latter. A land formed by more than 700 rivers, where life follows the flow of water rather than the lines of a map. Here, rivers carry both fertile soil and constant risk, shaping how people live, move, and endure. In the mangrove forests, humans learn to coexist with nature at its rawest. In crowded cities, they learn to coexist with each other. Beauty here is not found in perfection, but in resilience. This is not the Bangladesh of headlines or statistics, but a living country in motion, where the greatest wealth is not what is owned, but what is shared. The veins of the land, a country of 700 rivers. To understand Bangladesh, you have to begin with water. From the air, the land looks less like a single shape and more like a living system, where rivers curve, divide, and reconnect without pause. With more than 700 rivers crossing the country, water is not just part of the landscape. It is the structure that holds everything together. These rivers decide where people live, how they travel, and how they survive. Because of this, daily life follows the current. At sunrise, boats move quietly through the mist, carrying vegetables, fish, and people toward floating markets that slowly come alive. Rivers serve as roads, workplaces, and meeting points. They bring fertile soil that feeds millions, but they also flood, erode banks, and force families to rebuild again and again. As a result, stability here is never permanent. Yet instead of fighting the water, people adapt to it. Villages shift, homes are rebuilt, and life continues with remarkable calm. In Bangladesh, movement is normal, change is expected, and resilience becomes a habit. The rivers take, but they also give. And in learning how to live with that balance, the country reveals its true character. Sundarbans, where land and wilderness collide. If rivers teach Bangladesh how to move, then the Sundarbans teaches it where to stop. At the southern edge of the country, fresh water meets the sea, and the land begins to dissolve into mud, roots, and shadow. Here lies the largest mangrove forest on Earth, a place shaped by tides rather than roads, where visibility is short and silence feels heavy. Boats move slowly through narrow channels. Engines cut low, as if sound itself could disturb the balance. This is a frontier, not just of geography, but of coexistence. The Sundarbans is home to the Bengal tiger, an animal that has learned to swim between islands and hunt in waterlogged terrain. Its presence is rarely seen, yet always felt. Footprints appear briefly in the mud, eyes flash, and disappear, reminding everyone that humans are visitors here, not owners. People who work in these forests carry risk as part of their daily routine, reading the tides, the weather, and the forest itself for signs of danger. In this place, nature does not bend. It sets the rules. And those who enter must learn restraint, patience, and respect. As rising seas and climate pressure push harder on this fragile boundary, the Sundarbans becomes more than a forest. It becomes a warning and a question. How long can this balance last? And what happens when the line between human survival and wild nature finally disappears? The earthquake of population, living in density. In Bangladesh, the world feels close, too close. With over 175 million people packed into a country smaller than many US states, every inch of space matters. The streets are never empty. The air is always filled with the hum of life. From the crowded markets of Dhaka to the busy train stations, every corner of the city is in motion. People move in rhythm, flowing around each other like water, constantly adjusting to the constant press of bodies. But this isn't just about crowds. It's about the weight of proximity. In a place where the distance between neighbors can be measured in inches, a different kind of pressure exists, one that shapes every decision, every moment. How do you live when there is no space to hide? When privacy is a luxury and survival often depends on the ability to navigate through chaos? Yet, despite the tight squeeze, there is something powerful about this close-knit existence. It's not a burden, but a shared energy. People here find ways to survive by looking out for each other, creating connections in the smallest of spaces. But how long can this rhythm hold? How will Bangladesh manage the pressure as its population continues to grow? And, perhaps most importantly, what happens when space runs out? The rickshaw dance, the heartbeat of Dhaka. In Dhaka, movement is an art. The city doesn't just function, it dances. The streets pulse with the rhythm of rickshaws, thousands of them weaving through traffic like colorful threads in a bustling tapestry. Each one, painted with bright hues and intricate designs, carries people from one point to another. But they also carry a piece of the city's soul. The rickshaws are more than just a means of transport. They are a living, breathing reflection of the people who ride in them and the ones who drive them. At any given moment, the streets are alive with a chaotic harmony. The sound of bells, the creak of wooden wheels, the calls of drivers all blend together into a unique symphony that defines Dhaka's identity. There is something timeless about the way these rickshaws move through the streets, as if they've been part of the city's rhythm for centuries. But beneath this rhythm lies a deeper truth. The rickshaw drivers, often among the poorest in Dhaka, navigate not only the streets, but the struggles of daily life. In this city, where time seems to move at its own pace, the rickshaw is both a symbol of resilience and a reminder of the cost of survival. But as the city grows and modern transportation takes over, will the rickshaw continue to dance through Dhaka's streets? Or will it too be swept away by the currents of change? The factory of the world, the garment industry. Behind every tag that reads "Made in Bangladesh" lies a story of both struggle and opportunity. The country has become one of the largest producers of garments in the world, a key player in a global industry worth billions. The sound of sewing machines never stops in the factories of Bangladesh, where rows upon rows of workers, mostly women, stitch their way through long hours, day after day. It is a world of repetition, but also one of hope. Hope for a better future, for both the workers and their families. For many, working in the garment industry is the path to financial independence. Women who once had limited options now have jobs, and with those jobs, a measure of control over their lives. The industry has given them the chance to break free from poverty and become the backbone of Bangladesh's economy. But this progress comes with a cost. Workers face long hours, low wages, and sometimes dangerous conditions. Yet, despite the challenges, they keep going, driven by the belief that a better life is just one stitch away. As Bangladesh's garment industry continues to grow, the question arises, how long can this model of growth last? What happens when the demand for cheap labor fades? And what will the future hold for the workers who have helped build this booming industry? The answer lies in the balance between progress and protection, between industry and humanity. And as the world watches, Bangladesh's workers continue to push forward, stitching the fabric of their future. The Symphony of Six Seasons, the rhythm of nature. In Bangladesh, the passing of time is not defined by 4 seasons, but by 6. The land's rhythm shifts every 2 months, bringing with it new colors, new sounds, and a constant sense of change. The country's natural world seems to change its clothes with each turn of the calendar, from the scorching heat of summer to the cool winds of autumn, from the soaking rains of monsoon to the quiet chill of winter. This constant cycle of transformation shapes how people live and work. The 6 seasons are more than just periods of weather. They are a way of life. They influence what can be grown, when festivals are held, and how people prepare for the future. The rhythm of nature here is as much a part of the culture as the food, the music, and the festivals. Every season brings its own unique challenges, but also its own beauty. As the summer sun beats down, crops ripen, and the country seems to burst with life. Then, as the monsoon arrives, the land swells with water, bringing both floods and fertility. In autumn, the air cools, and the harvests begin to ease the burden of the year. Each season blends into the next, yet they never feel the same. In Bangladesh, nature's symphony plays on, a never-ending cycle of growth, rest, and rebirth. As you witness the change from one season to the next, it raises a question. How does living in harmony with such a constant flow of change shape the way people see the world? And how do they prepare for the unpredictability that comes with it? The answer lies in the deep connection between people and the land, and the understanding that, in Bangladesh, life is always in motion. Pohela Boishakh, the red of the new year. Every year, as the first day of April dawns, Bangladesh bursts into color. The streets of Dhaka and beyond become a living canvas painted in red and white as the country celebrates Pohela Boishakh, the Bengali New Year. It's a day filled with vibrant parades, music, and dance. But most of all, it's a day for the people to connect with their heritage, their families, and with each other. For many, the New Year isn't just a celebration. It's a moment to pause and reflect on the past while looking forward to the future. The streets are flooded with crowds dressed in traditional garb, bright saris and kurtas, their bright colors mirroring the joy of the day. Huge, colorful masks of animals and mythical creatures are worn in the parades, symbolizing the rich mythology and culture that have shaped Bangladesh for centuries. The sounds of drums and traditional music fill the air, and the rhythm of the day feels almost like a heartbeat, pulsing through the country. But Pohela Boishakh isn't just about celebration. It's also a symbol of resilience. In a country that has faced numerous hardships, from floods to political unrest, the New Year is a reminder that, no matter what, the people of Bangladesh continue to persevere. It's a day that celebrates not only the New Year, but also the strength of a nation and the bond shared between its people. As the day winds down and the celebrations begin to fade, one question remains. What does it mean to truly start anew? In Bangladesh, the answer lies in the strength of tradition, the power of community, and the unwavering hope that the future will always bring new beginnings. The cricket fever, a nation's religion. In Bangladesh, cricket is more than just a sport. It's a way of life, a religion of sorts, that brings together people from all walks of life. When the national team takes the field, the entire country holds its breath. The streets empty, phones are put down, and for those few hours, the nation is united by one common purpose: to cheer for their team. Cricket here is more than just a game. It's a symbol of national pride, a reflection of the country's spirit. From dusty streets to lush green stadiums, the game is played everywhere. Children use makeshift bats to hit tennis balls in narrow alleyways, dreaming of one day representing their country. The love for the sport runs deep, and it transcends all boundaries, age, class, and even language. No matter who you are, if you're in Bangladesh when a cricket match is on, you are part of something bigger than yourself. The excitement and passion surrounding the game are infectious. During matches, the streets are filled with fans in painted faces wearing the colors of their national team, chanting and waving flags. Cricket is where people find joy, release, and pride. But beyond the cheers and celebrations, cricket represents something else: a hope for unity and success. It's a chance for the country to shine on the global stage, to show the world that despite its challenges, Bangladesh is capable of greatness. When the final whistle blows, win or lose, the celebration continues. The game may be over, but the spirit of cricket lives on, reminding everyone that, no matter the outcome, the passion that fuels Bangladesh will never die. How does a sport become a way of life, a heartbeat for a nation? In Bangladesh, the answer is simple. Cricket is not just played, it is lived. The curved road of the sea, Cox's Bazar. There are places in the world that feel endless, and Cox's Bazar is one of them. Stretching for over 120 kilometers, it is the longest unbroken stretch of natural sea beach in the world. The soft, golden sand seems to go on forever, meeting the turquoise waters of the Bay of Bengal in a seamless embrace. Here, the horizon feels like an invitation, an open road that leads nowhere, yet promises everything. The sound of the waves is a constant companion, soothing, rhythmic, and eternal. For the people of Bangladesh, Cox's Bazar is more than just a tourist destination. It is a place of peace, a retreat from the bustle of daily life. Families gather here, young and old, to spend time together by the sea, to relax, to reflect, and to recharge. The air is heavy with the scent of salt water and the sound of laughter. Fishermen pull in their boats, and the beach comes alive with the vibrant colors of parasails, beach umbrellas, and children running along the shore. But Cox's Bazar is also a place of resilience. This beautiful coastline, with its vast expanse, is home to many communities who depend on the sea for their livelihood. The local fishermen and their families face the constant challenges of rising sea levels and climate change, but they remain steadfast, drawing strength from the land and the water. They live in harmony with the sea, accepting its unpredictability and relying on its generosity. As the sun sets and the sky turns to gold, the question remains, how does a place so beautiful, so endless, hold the memories of an entire country? And how does it continue to serve as both a refuge and a reminder of the fragile relationship between nature and humanity? Cox's Bazar stands as a testament to the beauty of the world and the unspoken bond between the people and the land they call home. The heart of the Bangla people, hospitality. In Bangladesh, there is a saying, "A guest is a gift from God." It's a belief that lives in every home, in every village, and in every interaction. Here, hospitality is not just an act, but a deep, unspoken commitment to making others feel welcome. Whether you're a neighbor, a stranger, or a traveler passing through, the people of Bangladesh will make you feel like family. When you enter a Bangladeshi home, you are immediately greeted with warmth and care. A cup of sweet, strong tea is placed in your hands, and a simple meal, rich with flavors and made from the heart, is offered. It's not about the size of the house or the wealth of the family, but about the willingness to share what little or much they have. It's a reflection of a culture that places great value on relationships and community, where the true wealth lies not in material things, but in the bonds between people. This openness and generosity extend beyond the home and into the streets. Even in the midst of busy markets and crowded streets, strangers exchange smiles and greetings, helping each other without hesitation. In Bangladesh, the line between guest and host is often blurred, and everyone is treated with the same respect and kindness. As you leave a home, a meal, or a place where you felt the touch of this hospitality, you might wonder, what does it mean to be truly rich? In Bangladesh, the answer is simple. It's not about what you have, but about how you give, how you welcome, and how you share your heart with others. In this country, the greatest wealth is always found in the warmth of human connection. Conclusion. Bangladesh is not a place you simply visit. It is a force you experience. It is a country that defies every statistic and challenges every definition. From the shifting riverbanks to the relentless pulse of Dhaka's streets, its beauty is forged in the fires of survival. It is a nation that has mastered the impossible art of standing firm while everything is in motion. Here, the human spirit doesn't just endure, it flourishes, anchored by a radical kindness that asks for nothing in return. Bangladesh reminds us that richness is measured by the depth of our connections, and strength is found in our ability to rebuild, together, time and time again. This is a land of 700 rivers, 170 million hearts, and one unbreakable rhythm. This is the pulse of the Bengal, a story that never truly ends.